What do you know? What do you know? Man, I'll tell y'all what I know. It's been a long day. Tell you what else I know. Apparently, I'm on the Schneider dedicated sailboat fuel load. That's all I've been doing is hauling sailboat fuel, man. I feel like the last month I've hauled a bunch of sailboat fuel. It's just becoming a normal thing. Like, I don't know. I didn't sign up for it. I mean, but they gave it to me though. So I don't know if anybody else was trying to get on it. But if you was, I'm sorry. They gave it to me. But yeah, if you need some sailboat fuel hauled, I'm your guy. It's what I do best. I haul a lot of sailboat fuel. It don't pay very well, but you know, there's a lot of it out there, so you know, somebody's got to haul it. So, but so yeah. That's what I got to do today. I spent the day hauling sailboat fuel. Not exactly what I had planned. But you know, I mean, why even make a plan, really, you know? I mean, let's just wing it, you know? Trying to go home? It don't matter. We'll get you there. Or, you know, you'll get there when you get there, you know? So yeah, anyway, all joking aside, on the real, I did haul sailboat fuel all day long today though. I had another load cancel. I drove, well, I'll leave the mileage for the weekly recap video, but I showed up at my shipper this morning, and they put me in a dock, bumped the dock, and I was sitting there, and about an hour went by, and the two trucks next to me, they bumped the docks after I did, and I thought it was kind of weird that their trucks were shaking and banging around, and my truck was just sitting there doing nothing. And then after sitting there for about an hour, had a guy come and approach my driver's side window, and I rolled the window down, and he informs me that I drew the short stick today. Apparently they didn't have enough product to fill this order, so the load canceled on me. So that's how my day went today. With that being said, I want to clarify something. I said something on my I got to thinking about it. On my 6-month review, I said the last 4 weeks I had 4 loads cancel, and that wasn't accurate. I had 3 loads cancel in 4 weeks. What made me think I had 4 was when the Schneider system went down, I wasn't able to book a load to get me home. That's what it was, and I had to deadhead home. So I had 3 loads in 4 weeks cancel on me, and now we're on the 4th load in 5 weeks. So, and this load was supposed to take me closer to the house, you know, because it's Wednesday. I'm supposed to be home by Friday. So I was left scrounging around, looking for a load again today. And as I've said before, you know, I live over on that far line. It's hard to find loads going that direction. I could find loads going east, and it wasn't a great day for me. So that's where I'm at though. Hanging out, waiting to pick up a load tomorrow. So yeah, it's wonderful. You know, I was thinking about it while I was driving today, and you know, as a lease operator, and I just want to put this information out there, you know, like you got to be prepared for stuff like this. You know, you're gonna have a bad week here and there. That's part of it. And even though I've had loads canceled, they haven't all been bad weeks. So I just want to throw that out there. The main thing is you don't want one bad week turning into 2 bad weeks, and then 2 bad weeks turning into a month, and then you know, a bad month turning into 2 months, because 2 bad months can make for a bad year, you know. And I'm not saying that I've had 2 bad months or anything like that. I'm just giving an analogy, you know. You don't want things to snowball on you. So, you know, so you just gotta shake it off, and you gotta keep moving sometimes. And like I said, as a lease operator, you gotta be prepared for stuff like this. If you're out here living settlement to settlement, it can put you in a bind, and it can put you out of business in a hurry. So just keep that in the back of your mind. If you're gonna come out here and do this, make sure you got a little nest egg, or I don't ever advise jumping into this with no money in the bank. But if you're gonna do that, you need to make sure that your home expenses are low. And just as soon as you get out here and get to running, you need to start stacking immediately. So that's my advice on that, because like I said, you just can't never plan for all this. You know, you never know when you're gonna have a bad blowout or something like that, tear something up. I saw a guy last night, he was parked next to me. Matter of fact, I talked to him about SFI and Schneider right before I called it a night. And he had a straight truck box truck, whatever you want to call it. And he was a young kid too. I think the kid was like 18, 19 years old. Nosed in straight. That was the bad thing about it. He nosed straight in, and somehow he didn't. He clipped the front end of that old boy's truck, and it was a lease truck also. And so now that old boy can't drive. You know, the front end of his truck, the headlight, everything was taken off. And now granted, you know, they both have insurance and stuff, but as a lease operator, you're not getting paid that downtime though. You're gonna be down for a little while. Now you might be able to recoup something in an insurance settlement or something, but that's not immediate. You know, so you gotta be prepared for stuff like that. That old boy wasn't doing nothing. He was laying in his bunk, getting ready to call it a night. Next thing you know, the front end of his truck is wiped out. You know, so that being said, just letting y'all know, it's not all peaches and cream out here. You know, you got to take the good with the bad, and you got to be prepared for the bad. So that's all I'm gonna say about that today. I don't want to sit here and ramble too much, but yeah, Stretch X is your guy if you need the sailboat fuel hauled. So if y'all got any, let me know. I'll come move it for you. I'm willing to share a little bit of it, but it's mainly all mine. I want it all. So just don't be trying to hoard it. Let me have some, because it's mine now. They dedicated it to me. It's mine. So anyway, just kidding. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and like always, keep the rubber down and the shiny side up. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.